Hi, my name is Terry Clark, and welcome to A Journey to 100. This is my vlog on the steps I intend to take, my journey to living 100 years of age. So each week I'll be sharing the things that I'm doing to reach my health goal. And of course, health goals are different than fitness goals. This is not the only goal I have, but it is one of my most important goals. So this week, uh, what did I experience? What did I do? Okay, so you guys notice I've got a few, not props, but these are some of the things I want to share this week. First thing I want to do is kind of focus in on my diet, because you guys know my question. What does it take to live a quality life? Duh. And DUH is an acronym for diet, activities, and happiness. So focusing on the diet. So one of the things I did, this is peppermint candy, and this is a hack. Okay, I've got 2 or 3 hacks like this I kind of use. The peppermint candy is 20 calories. Okay, it's not a health food, but what it is a food that helps me when I'm dieting and trying to burn stomach fat. It's a way of helping me to stay satiated, fight off cravings, to avoid food when I'm trying to create a calorie deficit. So the unique thing about the peppermint candy is peppermint is emotionally soothing, and also it lasts a while. So if I pop this in my mouth, it's not gonna just go away right away like most other 20 calorie types of food. It will last for a while. Another thing I'll use, another hack, is peanut butter. Okay, now peanut butter, 1 tablespoon is 100 calories. So, if I'm having kind of like a sweet tooth, that kind of stuff, I can pop in 100 calories. At 165 pounds, I need about 1,800 calories a day. So 100 calories is not gonna hurt me. This is sort of like my sweet tooth, my candy type of approach. I'll use fruit also as candy approach as well. When I say candy, an alternative to eating candy. Okay, nature's candy is fruit. So those are 2 of the things that I did this week as far as creating a hack. Another thing that I did this week, as far as like prepping food, I would make like a whole container of salad. I would cut up an avocado, but I did not put the avocado inside the salad. I put it into a bag, and then I just kind of eat off of it with every meal. So I would have salad in the morning, salad at lunch, and also salad at dinner. And so these are just little hacks that I use to get through my diet and to reach my goals for the week. Now, moving on past the diet and on to activities. And so my activities are, in addition to standing and walking and doing the neat type of things, is my workout. Okay, so the workout this week, I kind of focused in on volume. Okay, so volume is really important. So what is volume? Volume is a composite score. So a composite score is where you take many different scores and you put them together to create one score. So I kind of did what, kind of a little clipboard here, what composite is. And so I'm just gonna push it up here like that so you guys can see it. So volume is where you take the sets, the reps, and the weight, and you multiply them together, and it gives you one number. My one number for this week was around 12,000 pounds of volume, which is what I was able to do with each type of workout. Okay, so that's an important thing. Now, here's an example. Like if a person's lifting 200 pounds on the bench press, okay, right here, and then you're gonna do 10 reps, and you're gonna do 4 sets. You multiply that together, and that gives you 8,000 pounds of volume. Okay, so that's important. And so, because sometimes you can manipulate a workout if you do more reps and more sets. And so I just wanted to make sure that even as the numbers are moving around, that I got this one single number that I can look at to track and to achieve my goals. Now, another thing that I look at in reference to workout is gonna be rates. Okay, and so rates is where you take and you compare two things and it gives you a single number. And of course, you're kind of seeing the theme of what I'm doing here is I'm taking and condensing my workouts down into one number to kind of define many different things that's going on. Okay, and so this is a rate that I also use, volume per minute. Okay, and with volume per minute, I just basically take my volume and divide it by the amount of minutes that I do in my workout. And so that's also to help me kind of track my results as well, because sometimes you might do 30 minutes worth of work, and then sometimes you may do 40 minutes worth of work. And so I want to make sure that I'm able to actually see progress and not that I'm manipulating a plan with the numbers. Okay, so this week my workout was all about volume. This was my first full week of doing my body parts, chest day, leg day, kind of workout. I found that very interesting. I saved Saturday for my body weight workout day, and I always want to do a body weight workout day in conjunction with the weights, because you want functional strength. Functional strength is about performance and about appearance, and so that is very important for longevity of life. So doing that, I did, the push-ups, sit-ups, I did planks, those kind of things. With my planks, I was able to do a 3-minute plank for the traditional straight up plank. So that was my my workout, just keeping it simple. The last part of the 3-legged stool is happiness. Okay, and so I wanted to make sure that I stayed motivated, trying new things during the workout, because you're not gonna be able to keep up with anything that doesn't make you happy. You don't feel happy about it. Okay, I like to create goals inside of goals, because living to be 100, I'm 58 now. That's a long time away. That's 42 years from now. And so I kind of need some stuff to get me motivated and stay engaged in the process. So one of the goals that I have for myself is that I want to get back down to 155, because that's my high school weight. This week, when I got on the scale on Saturdays, and traditionally that's going to be my weigh-in day, I may weigh myself throughout the week, but Saturday is my official day of tracking and weighing in. So when I got on the scale on Saturday, I came in at 164.9, I want to say, which is the first time that I've broken the 165 barrier in quite a while. So I was excited about that. Now I'm thinking about adding some other types of goals in relations to my long-term health as well. Besides the scale, I'm thinking about putting in some body measurements like waistline and with the measuring tape, and also with my neck and my arms and things like that. Those kind of things just keeps you motivated. Now, I want to say this before I go. The things that I'm sharing, they're not locked in stone, okay? So these are not things that you have to do, okay? These are things that work for me, okay? The big takeaway for you is to understand that, even as a fitness expert, I have to find ways to stay motivated and stay engaged. So I try new things. Trying new things, exploring, discovering, understanding, that keeps us stimulated and motivated and keeps us engaged. Okay, try new foods, try new workouts, measure new things. Okay, it doesn't always have to be about the scale. So just trying new things to stay engaged in the process. Really make it a journey and think about what goes on the journey. Okay, don't become a robot. Okay, because what works for one person may not work for you. And above all things, keep God involved in your process and in your journey. Okay, I do that all the time. I try to make sure I pray. I try to make my journey a lifestyle and not just, oh, I want to lose weight, or oh, I want to make it to be 100, and I keep everything separate. I'm bringing it all to the table and staying engaged in the process by trying new things. So that's what I would encourage you to do. Try new things. Okay, it's fine to listen to people. They may give you some ideas about things that might work for you. Okay, in addition, like for instance, peanut butter, I kind of like this. That's 100 calories for a tablespoon. When I do the peanut butter, I only do 100 calories and nothing more than that. Peanut butter may not be for you. Okay, you may want to try some other type of food in the place of peanut butter or peppermint candy. Okay, same way with the workout. I got certain go-to exercises, and those exercises for me are specific to what I'm wanting to do, performance and appearance wise. So, have a reason for what you want to do and why you want to do it. But that all starts with knowing yourself, okay? And doing things that are meaningful and important to you. Never let anybody else hijack your journey or tell you how to do your journey. You're going to start to resent that over time, and it's going to be boring. So that's the big takeaway. All right, in closing out, you guys know my saying, and I'm going to share it. They may be stronger. They may be smarter. They even may be faster than you. But no matter what, never, and I do mean never, let them outwork you. Because work is the one thing that you can control. You can't control how big God made you. You can't control how fast, God made you to be. But you can control the work. So remember this about an ideal or dream. No ideal or dream will work unless you work. So get your work done. All right, guys, be blessed. Hopefully you'll join me next week on this journey to 100. Still excited about it. It's going to be a long journey, but we're going to take it one day at a time. Every journey begins with the first step, and you can only take one step at a time. You guys be blessed and have a great day.